Let's see. How we doing, y'all? How are we doing? We sounding good? All right. Let's get a sound check. Actually, every spoken word is a sound check. I'm just trying to open chat actually. All right. Welcome to the live stream. Anyone who might just be joining. I am Daniel. I am a Texans fan. I co-host football. What a good start. I co host Football for Fun with my friend Isaac, who is a Panthers fan and celebrating a critical win against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for the division. He was just doing a live stream covering that game. I'm going to be doing the same, covering the Texans game primarily, but also doing some hate watching of the Jags or rooting for the Broncos. So obviously the Bronco game is huge because if Denver loses, then sorry, yeah, no, if Denver wins, then we control our own destiny as far as winning the AFC South because we have the tiebreak over them if we win out and the Jags drop another game. And this is going to be by far the Jags' best chance to drop a game because after this they play the Titans and the Colts. Titans and Colts, I think. Yeah, I think it's Colts and Titans in that order. So it seems like they're very unlikely to drop a game after that. I mean, it's possible. I mean, who knows? But I have the game on that TV. I hope that it's not. I hope it's covered enough to where we're not going to get in trouble for like copyright or anything like that. I mean, there's no sound on or anything like that, so I think it's fine. But yeah, I mean, I'm expecting a big day from us as far as this game goes against the Raiders. I mean, we're still motivated. We need it more than ever. But, it is it's the NFL. I think a lot of people are chalking this up as a win for us. The question is by how many points will we kind of cover the overspread? And we're favored by 14 points, but it is the NFL. So I'm not going to take these guys lightly and say that the game is over until the clock expires or it's something ridiculous like 48-10 in the middle of the fourth quarter or something like that. Again, I expect us to win. It's at home against a bad team with a lot of holes and things like that, but I'm not gonna write us off right now. The score is tied. We are gonna be kicking off to them, which I place the ball randomly. Actually I normally place it to the left, and then if some team gets obviously a change, but we are kicking off to them. So the Raiders are gonna get the ball here in a moment. Kaimi Fairbairn with the kickoff. How's it going, Henry? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the live stream. We're doing some coverage of Texans versus Raiders, as well as keeping an eye on the Jags. So, and I don't know if anyone here is in chat. If Isaac were here, that'd actually be useful, but he's just coming off a live stream. But if anyone in chat has any major Jags updates, I mean, I have the game right behind me, but also it can be tricky to like look back. Okay, do see the kickoff has started. We pinned them at about the 20-yard line. Lurking, not listening yet. Sorry. Oh, no problem. Just if there are any like major Jags updates I might have not seen, and you happen to have the convenience to message me or put them in the chat, that'd be great. If not, no worries. I have it right behind me, so I should theoretically be able to see, like maybe during a commercial break, I'll be able to check it out. Let's go H-Town. Oh yeah, let's go H-Town. We got this. Not only do we need to win this, but we are rooting mightily for the Denver Broncos today. Geno Smith is starting at quarterback, by the way. We sure about having a game up though, no copyright concerns. It's on the background and half of my components are covering it. So if I get in trouble, then so be it. Although as co-host, if you're that concerned, I can definitely turn it off. It's totally up to you. Um, but like it's all being covered. In fact, I can probably crop it out actually. That might actually be the safer play. Let me just see. Second and 10. By the way, I didn't really see what happened on that play. Probably nothing. Yeah, I'll crop it out 1 second just to be on the safe side. All right, Gino drops back to pass. He's going to roll to the right. He's getting chased, throws, and it's incomplete. Caught by Raiders assistant coach. Yeah, you would think it'd be fine, but you just never know. Well, now, see, now I'm just too big is the problem. Maybe see if I crop it like this. Up to you. See, it'd be something like this, and that just seems weird. Um, I could probably try to figure something else out, but I think without sound and I think without sound and yeah, 3rd and 10 by the way, and that's gonna go nowhere. Looks like the tight end, not tight end. Who is that? Number 18 on the Raiders. Looks like he tripped up. So it's gonna be 4th and 10. They're gonna punt right to us. Yeah, don't do that. Yes. I mean, what's the worst case scenario? We get like a copyright warning or something like that. I mean, it's not like our channel is gonna be deleted, after just showing it in the background. Just leave it and hope for the best. Yeah, I mean, that's seems to be a good choice. I think I've actually had it in the background before, like when doing something. I forget what I was doing, but I definitely remember recording something for Football for Fun and having the TV on the background. So I'm pretty sure I've done it before. I think just where I could get in trouble is if I just shove my iPad here and just show what was playing. That would be concerning, but yeah. I think we should be fine. So to answer your question, I'm not entirely sure about that, but I don't expect us to get in trouble. If I did though, I wonder where I'd see that actually. Maybe I don't know. Yep, thank you to all of you who have recently subscribed. We greatly appreciate it. The Raiders did punt to us, by the way, so we do get the ball. It's going to be 1st and 10. I'm not entirely sure where they have us at. Any update in the Jags game? Not really. It's just 0-0. Um, CJ Stroud's going to take the snap from under center from about the 24-yard line. And he's going to drop back to pass. Out of play action. He throws. It is caught. Did he get his feet in, though? Nico Collins? I couldn't really tell. They're saying it's incomplete, I think. Yeah, it was kind of awkward. It was a good throw and catch, but I think his feet were just out of bounds. So it is going to be 2nd and 10. That's a good effort, though, and it was the right play. It's just that. Oh, I think he got his feet in. Did he not? I think he dragged them in. Well, they're just calling it 2nd and 10. I mean, maybe he just didn't have full possession of it. I think D'Amico's considering a challenge, but doesn't seem like it's going to happen. I mean, why waste a challenge this early in the game? It's the second play of the game, and so I understand just leaving it be. He's gonna pitch it to I think that's a Goombawale for about 3 or 4 yards. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Nick Chubb and Jawar Jordan. Oh, Nick Chubb's in the game. I thought he was out, but Sheriff Woody Marks is, I'm pretty sure, out of the game. Yeah, I think he got injured during the Arizona game. So our backfield is Nick Chubb and Jawar Jordan. He had a 100-yard game last week, so that was pretty impressive. And as well as Nick Chubb, so I imagine they'll just be splitting carries. 3rd and 8. CJ's gonna be in the shotgun. He's gonna take the snap. He's gonna throw, and it's caught by Dalton Schultz for a Houston Texans 1st down. Dalton Schultz with the reception. CJ's kind of like stood there. I think the pocket kind of collapsed, but it doesn't really matter because he was able to bring in the catch. Yep. Dalton Schultz with the completion. It is going to be 1st and 10 with 13 minutes to go in the first quarter. Strauss drop back to pass. He throws, and it's overthrown, intended for Nico Collins. That was a pretty bad overthrow. Just nothing else to say about that, but it happens. It's just one of those. Oh, we have an update. The Broncos missed a 44-yard field goal attempt. Wow. which presumably means that the Jags are going to get good field position. So, not ideal for our Jags hate watch, but it is what it is. It's 2nd and 10 in the Houston game. CJ's going to take the snap once again from shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Jordan, and it's going to be a gain of about a yard, bringing us to 3rd and long. We're going to be at 3rd and 9 or 3rd and 8. They're panning to Max Crosby. He might have been the one with the stop. Max Crosby, one of the few kind of bright spots of the Raiders team, just generally. It's like they have good individual players like Max Crosby. I think their left tackle's really good. I forget his name. And Ashton Genty's up and coming, but besides that, their team is just decimated. Stroud's gonna take the snap from under center. Has a tight end next to him as well. He's gonna throw, and oh, it is missed. A little overthrown for Xavier Hutchinson on 3rd down. It's going to be 4th and 8, and we are going to be punting. Not ideal. He had a pretty clean pocket. And if he had just placed the ball, just put a little more touch on it, I think Xavier Hutchinson would have caught it. But it didn't happen. Unfortunately, we are going to be punting it. Punt is up. Let's see how far we pin him. Not that far. He's gonna be. Oh, we're gonna take him to the 20. Okay. All right. Raiders get the ball back. That doesn't really make me too nervous with the way our defense has been playing. I'm pretty content with where we're at so far. Obviously, 3-and-out is not ideal, but hopefully, if we don't turn the ball over, we should be able to outplay them. Okay, Lawrence drops back to pass. On 3rd and 9, by the way. Oh, he's gonna throw. Oh, it is caught. I think that's Jacoby Myers, actually. Oh no, that's someone Washington. So, Jags got a pretty good completion. The score is still 0-0, but looks like the Jags are driving down the field. So, you know, we'll see what happens there. All right. Hope you all are doing well. Hope everyone is having a happy Sunday. Um, some anecdotes about the league. Today's like week 16, right? I believe so. I saw Gardner Minshew tore his ACL. That's not ideal. Panthers obviously got a big win, as we know. Let's see what other results happened. We obviously know about the Bears win and the Eagles win, and like the Seahawks win from Thursday. Chargers beat the Cowboys, no surprise there. Vikings edged out the Giants. That was a pretty funny game. Bengals destroyed the Dolphins. Yeah, that was one of my that was one of our swing games. I did pick the Dolphins, and Isaac even offered, because that was before Tua got benched. Isaac offered to just call it not a swing game, but I just said like, look, it's the rule. I picked the Bengals. I'm just gonna stick with it, and they got destroyed. Quinn Ewers early on looked pretty good actually, like statistically. He finished 20 of 30, 260 yards, but 2 interceptions. So those 2 interceptions are not going to look flattering on his stat line. Let's see what else. Panthers beat the Bucks. Saints beat the Jets. I think that's expected with Tim Cook playing as quarterback. And the Bills barely beat the Browns, as well as the Titans beating the Chiefs. So not a lot of surprises per se, honestly. Actually, I think if anything, these are all like expected outcomes, maybe except for Panthers Bucks. I think the Browns keeping it close is one of the bigger surprises. Josh Allen had kind of a pedestrian day. And looks like we are back. I do also have Brock Bowers on my fantasy team, so I am hoping that he individually has a good enough game. All right. Uh Number 1 is going to get the end around and is going to get close to the first down. I don't know who that is actually. Number 1 on the Raiders is that Trey Tucker. Right. That's right. Trey Tucker took it on the end around and got nearly a first down to about the wherever. It's going to be 2nd and like 2. Yeah, 2nd and 2. 11 and a half minutes left to go. Ashton Genty takes the handoff. He's going to be stopped short of the first down, only to get about a yard and a half, setting up for 3rd and 1. Greg Olsen is the interim offensive coordinator. Wait, no. Greg Olsen, like the Panthers' former tight end? No, that's got to be a different name. No, I think that's a different name. I don't think. Surely Greg Olsen's not the Panther Greg Olsen. Gino drops back to pass. He's under duress. It's intercepted. Stingley, go! You got this. It's a pick six. It's green grass. Touchdown, Houston Texans. That's what you like to see from this defense. Wow. Derek Stingley with the pick six. On 3rd down, Geno Smith under duress. It does not matter. Well, it does matter, but Geno Smith is going to throw a pick six. Let's see the replay. He's going to roll to the right. And, yep, intended for Ashton Genty. It's intercepted. And Stingley, just a bunch of Texans there to block him to part the Red Sea. It is a touchdown. You could not ask for a better start. And just like that, our defense puts us on the board 6-0. Pending extra point, it will be 7. And we are in business. Let's see Kyami Fairburn make the extra point. Kick is up. And it is good. All right. So, not to the surprise of anyone, our defense gets us points first. And, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I don't think anyone at this point is surprised to see how well our defense is playing. But, you know, when we play this well and we get points, that is that's a bonus. Looks like Jags are driving down the field. How's it going, Destiny? Destiny Sheree. Hi, thanks for the commentary. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Football for Fun. Football for Fun is a channel that my friend and I have sort of started. I'm a Texans fan, my friend's a Panthers fan. We just kind of like come together, talk about our teams, talk about what's going on in the league and things like that. And sometimes we do these game commentaries. And so as a Texans fan, I'm doing some coverage of the game against the Raiders. So very, very exciting stuff. But no, yeah, appreciate you being here. Hope you're doing well. All right. We're up 7-0. Looks like the Jags are really driving down the field. There's a flag on this specific play that I'm turning back to look at. Are they calling it? Wait, what's this? I don't know what that's called. Are they saying it's declined? Can't really tell. Trevor Lawrence 3 of 6, 29 yards. Yeah, that figures. I just want to see like where I want to see where their position, the Broncos, that is. Not the Broncos, the Jags. They're at the 18-yard line, roughly, give or take. Yeah, Lawrence is going to drop back to pass from the shotgun. He throws. It's caught. Yeah, it's looking like the Jags are probably going to drive down the field. Although it's 3rd down, so it's not necessarily guaranteed. They might have to settle for a field goal if they fail to get the 3rd down conversion. All right. Actually, I should see this 3rd down play for Trevor Lawrence and the Jags. Trevor's gonna take it from an empty set. He throws. Oh, and it's caught. It's caught by Washington for the touchdown. All right, Jags are up 7-0. Not ideal. Raiders are gonna meanwhile return the kickoff to about the 25-yard line, and we're gonna have 1st and 10 for the Raiders once again. All right. First and 10, do it again. Got our defense back on the field. I'm ready to see another turnover. All right, Gino hands it off to Ashton Genty, who's going to take it. He's going to get about 5 yards, 4 or 5 yards, muster up. It's a pretty good carry for him. He's, just powered through everyone. It's going to be second down. Second and 6. Gino's going to take the snap from under center. Ashton Genty in the backfield. Snap is in. Hands it off. Ashton is going to get a first down and then some. He's going to get a good gain of about 15 yards, if I had to guess. There's a flag, though. Maybe that's holding. If that goes back, that'd be great, because that was a good run by Genty. Yep, that looks like that's a holding on the offense. That will be going back. And it is going to be a replay of second down. I didn't really see. Oh, I think it's number 70 held. Who is that? Is that Barnett? I think maybe. Oh, well, they're calling it second and 16. I think the Raiders lost about 10 yards on that penalty. Second and 16. Raiders are still dialing up their play. Geno Smith is going to take the snap from the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Ashton Genty, who's going to take it about 7 yards or so. So it's a respectable gain, 5, 6, 7 yards, something like that. It's a respectable gain. It's going to be third and more manageable. Also, they're showing the Jags. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence with the nice touchdown pass to, is that, who's P. Washington? Is that like Farrell Washington or something, if I had to guess? I have no clue. It's going to be third and 7 for Geno Smith and the Raiders. Geno's going to take the snap from shotgun. He drops back. He throws. It is caught by Brock Bowers for the first down, I believe. Texans are trying to say he's short, but I believe he got the first down. I thought he got it. Are they calling him short? I guess he is short. I mean, that's ideal. I'll take it, but I thought he reached for it and got the first down. Yeah, Brock Bowers with the nice route. Petrie in coverage. Petrie, the gingerbread man, because of his guardian cap. They're going to call it fourth and 1. Pete Carroll is challenging it. I think. Yeah, I see the challenge flag down. Yeah, Las Vegas challenge. That's understandable. I think it's fine to challenge because it's it's fourth and 1 versus first down. And especially with this offense versus this defense, there's no guarantee you get a conversion. So he's going to challenge it. I think he probably got it, but we'll see. Let's see the replay, then I'll get to your message, Joel. Oh, you know what? I think his foot might have been out before the ball he was able to reach. Second straight time we leave the game, my team wins. Granted, we were up 13-10. Yeah, that's funny. Yes. Welcome to the stream, Joel. Hope you're doing well. You're a Panthers fan, right? Sorry, I forget who's a fan of who sometimes. I think you're a Panthers fan, if I'm not mistaken, because I guess you have left Isaac's stream, and and the Panthers won anyway. But that's a huge win. Sounds like it's a massive win, and congratulations on the win. And it'll be interesting to see how y'all do moving forward and possibly in the playoff. Yes. Okay. Great. All right. Well, they're looking at the third down, looking at the replay to see if Brock Bowers did end up getting it or not. Don't really see anything from the Bronco game. As a reminder, I am also rooting for the Broncos today because we need Denver to continue winning for the Jags to possibly stoop down to our level and surrender the AFC South if we win out, and the Jags are also to win out from here. I'm talking now. Texans win today. Is that playoff spot locked in, or is it till the end? I don't know. I don't know what the clinching scenarios are. I mean, we'd be like almost surefire in if we win. I don't know if we clinch a playoff spot yet. That's really it's really hard to tell. I could try to look it up. NFL playoff. I know NFL playoff picture will say like percentages of win or whatnot. Yeah, we're still only at a 97% chance to win. I guess the idea is if we lose out, because I mean we're still the 7 seed, and even if we win and then lose out, Buffalo could be ahead of us, Chargers could be ahead of us whom we play. So it doesn't seem like we we clinch a playoff game if we win, but it would get us that much closer, right? But also, it is the expected outcome, so it doesn't really change much in theory. Well, they're calling them short, and we're gonna punt. Sorry, they're gonna punt, which is understandable. I mean, field position would be pretty bad. It's against this defense, and I believe that's Jalen Knowles going to call a fair catch, and we are going to get the ball back. Yeah, they're calling him short because his foot was out before he was able to extend the ball. Here, I'm gonna get my football for just because I like holding it. Yeah, the other broadcast is actually showing the showing our game. Like, like, do they really expect us to possibly lose? I mean, it's possible, I guess. Okay, 1st and 10. CJ takes the snap from shotgun. It is thrown and incomplete to Nico Collins. Once again, overthrowing it just a little bit. Not really what you like to see, but you know, it is what it is. I think CJ needs to work on his touch just a little bit. Hey, we're at 481 subscribers. So if you're a 481st subscriber, we really appreciate it. CJ takes a snap. He throws. It's complete to Nico Collins. About halfway, so it's going to be 3rd and about 5. Texans win and Colts loss locks a wildcard spot. Okay, well that would make sense because then the Colts will be our nearest competitor for the 7 seed. Which I guess if that happens, doesn't that lock everyone a playoff spot? Then the AFC would be set. It's just about the order, or am I mistaken there? I guess besides Steelers, Ravens, of course, because that's in the air. 3rd and 4, CJ is gonna drop back to pass. He throws, and it's way, way overthrown. Intended for, I believe, Jaden Higgins. Like, I don't know. I don't like what I'm seeing. A lot of overthrows today. I think there might have been some miscommunication. Like, he thought he was running a route that he wasn't. I'm not entirely sure. That would make sense, yeah. Yeah, we're going to punt it away, punt it back to them. Tommy Townsend with the punt. He's going to take the return past the 30, past the 40 to about the 42-yard line. So they're going to get pretty good field position with that. Raiders will take the field after commercial with, Broncos scored. Nice. You like to see it. That's a beauty. That's a beautiful ball to Cortland Sutton. You'll love to see it. Broncos pending the extra point. It's going to be 7-7 in that game. So, yeah, let's see the extra point. Just make sure they get it. Kick is up and good. So, all right, Broncos respond. I mean, you like to see that because it looks like I didn't really watch much of the game, but it looks like the Jags were kind of like rolling with the field position, everything like that. But Broncos respond with the touchdown and are back in business. Welcome everyone who's watching. Hope you're doing well. If you enjoy the football content that we sort of provide with our commentary and just predictions and picks and reactions and things like that, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We would greatly appreciate it. We are trying to get to 500 by the end of the year, and we are only 19 away at this point. 19 away with about like 10 days to go. So we'd really appreciate all the support we can get, especially heading into the holidays. The biggest Christmas present you can give us is a subscription. And the Christmas present we will give you is fun football content. We will talk about your team at some point, even if it's just a prediction. I'm not sure whose team you're a fan of. Obviously, they're going to be, we're going to talk about some teams more than others, but if you're a fan of a team, we likely talk about your team at some point. So hit that subscribe button, or if you are road to 500, let's make it happen. Oh yeah, you like to hear it from our main man Joel. Hit that subscribe button. Although if you're not subscribed, sorry, if you are subscribed, then don't hit it because that'll make you unsubscribe, I believe. So let's not do that. But if you're not subscribed, you see the red subscribe button. Smash that subscribe button. We would greatly appreciate it. All right, looks like the game's gonna be back on. Raiders are going to take it from about the 42-yard line. It is going to be 1st and 10 when they continue. All right, Gino's going to take the snap from under center. Ashton Ginty in the backfield. Gino's 1 for 5 for 6 yards and interception. Well, now he's 2 for 6. I think he got first down. Brock Bowers, that is. Or no, that's not even Brock Bowers. That's Michael Mayer. My bad. Yeah, Gino with the completion. I mean, it's a good drawn up play through to Michael Mayer, who got the first down. It's going to be 1st and 10, and I think past the 50-yard line. So, looks like with the good kick return and the completion, they're already making headway into our territory. So, it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 30-yard. Oh, wait, was that I thought they got at like the 40-yard line. Did I miss a penalty or something? I don't know. Looks like they're at the 30-yard line. So, I don't know. Maybe I just hallucinated during the kick return and thought that they got something they didn't. 2nd and 9. Gino's going to take the snap from shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass. He throws, and it's tipped and incomplete. Tipped. I think there were several Texans where he was. There is a flag, though, on the field. So, not sure who it's on. They're calling it pass interference, I think, on us. So that's not ideal. Derek Stingley with the offense. Not ideal. I haven't really seen exactly what happened. Oh yeah, tugging. You can't do that. You can't be tugging on the guy's jersey. Especially if you're Derek Stingley covering whoever that is. You don't even need to do that. So it's gonna be 1st and 10 for the Raiders. They're just gonna move down the field. And now they're going to be at the we'll see. We'll see where they're at whenever they pan to it. They'll be at the 35-yard line. They are gonna call timeout. Yeah, the play clock just kind of ran, so it's gonna be 1st and 10 for the Raiders. They're moving down the field, but we'll see if they can finish this drive or not. And the Jags game, don't necessarily see anything exciting happening. Third and 15 for the Jags. Trevor will take the snap from shotgun. Drops back to pass and is brought down. There we go. You like to see that. Probably the second best defense behind us. That is the Denver Broncos. Maybe the Seahawks or Rams are better, but they're definitely up there. You'll have to see it. First and 10, Gino is going to hand it off to Trey Tucker, who is going to get brought down by Kalen Bullock. It looked like he had green grass on the end around, but Kalen Bullock just hustled and brought him down before he could gain more than like 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Wow. You love to see it. You love to see the hustle. 2nd and 7, they're saying. Gino's going to take the snap from shotgun. He drops back. He throws it. It is caught, but he's going to get taken down. I believe that's Michael Mayer again. No, that is Brock Bowers. Taken down by Bullock. It's going to be 3rd and about 2 from here. 3rd and 1 is what they're calling it. Yeah, he definitely got like a second effort on it. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. Yeah, Bullock tries to bring him down, but Brock Bowers is a big guy. It is hard to bring him down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Brock Bowers is getting the attention he needs. 2 catches, 12 yards is what the graphic is saying. On 3rd and 1, who will Gino turn to? Looks like he calls an audible or a change or something like that. Gino will take the snap from shotgun. He hands it off to Ashton Genty, and he is going to be taken down. He is not going anywhere. Nope. I think EJ Speed with the stop. So shout out to him. And we'll see what the Raiders do. Will they punt again? Will they go for it? It is kind of no man's land at like the 43 yard line. So they may go for it. They may line up to go for it. Yeah, it definitely looks like they're going for it. Yeah, or at least trying to draw off offsides. Let's not do that. It's a long one, by the way, I believe, or it's a one. I mean, it's not like short. It's not 4th and inches. Yeah, they're just gonna take a delay of game probably and punt. All right, I'll take that. We'll get the ball back. All right, Jalen Knoll with the return, or Jalen Knoll as the return man, I should say. AJ Cole to punt. He's gonna shank it, and he's gonna return past the 20, 25, 30, and down about the 31, down out of bounds. All right, we get the ball back. Oh, Jags punt. Holding. Okay, I guess we held him. Okay. All right. Well, it's gonna be commercial break. Um, let's see if there are any other scores that are happening that are interesting. Let's see. I actually haven't checked anything else. Cardinals are up on the Falcons, 13-3. I believe that was a swing game because I picked the Cardinals, so you like to see that. Texans up on Raiders, obviously. Steelers up 3 on the Lions, 3-zip. And I think that's it for the late slate. So, all right. I mean, you like to see it, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, we're on a commercial break. Uh, Bo Nix is going to take the snap from about the 44-yard line, 46 actually. He's going to float it up. It's incomplete. Chiefs got cooked today. Yeah, I saw that. Well, I didn't really see much of the game, but I saw the score, and honestly, not surprised. I mean, Chiefs are just like they're just not good. I think I told Isaac like this roster in of itself without Mahomes is like maybe a 5-win team. Like they are not good, especially without Gardner Minshew as well. Like they're turning to I mean their quarterback is what's his name? It's like Oluwadake or something like that. Like yeah, they got cooked. Chris Oladikan, yes. Went 11 of 16 and 111 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. So yeah, it's really unfortunate that first Mahomes goes down, but then Gardner Minshew goes down. That's unfortunate. So then that might really beg the question, and you'd never think you'd ask this at any point in the next like 10 years or so. But like, what do the Chiefs do at quarterback? Because I think a lot of people expect that they'll at least need someone as a placeholder while Mahomes continues to recover, maybe the first 4 weeks or something like that. I don't think he'll be done for next season or anything like that. I think he'll come back relatively quickly, but they'll need someone, and now maybe Gardner Minshew will be recovering as well. So I don't know. They might just like have a backup quarterback that they really like and just bring him into the building and try hold them over for the first 4 games. Uh, yeah, Jordan takes it for about a yard. It's gonna be 2nd and 9. Maybe they bring like a Kenny Pickett type or something like that. I'm thinking about that because Kenny Pickett's the Raiders' backup. Kenny Pickett, Aiden O'Connell, Davis Mills, Malik Willis, maybe. Oh, Malik Willis in the Andy Reid offense would be really interesting. Stroud is gonna pass, but ugh, what was that? Yeah, George Jordan's just gonna be wrapped up. It was like a screen looking pass that just lost some yards. So don't love what I'm seeing there. Yeah, a lot of overthrows. They're even showing on the replay. Those post Mahomes days are going to be scary. Same for Bills after Josh Allen. Tua to the Chiefs. I don't hate it because Tua has historically played well in September. I just don't know. Be 3rd and 13. Stroud's going to drop back to pass. Oh, no, just throw it. Okay. We got like a 2-yard completion. It looked like it was going to be a safety for a second, but that's just going to be another punt. All right. That's another punt. You hate to see it, but, that's just life. Yeah, Max Crosby really kind of came down with the pressure. As I said earlier, one of their lone bright spots on the team. Yeah, Tua being a Kansas City Chief is really interesting. I assume he'll be. Is he gonna get cut, or is he just gonna get like traded? Like I don't even know what would happen. I don't know if the Dolphins would trade him to the Chiefs. I think they might. Just they probably maybe they think he's so bad it doesn't really make a difference. Yeah, we're gonna punt to them. He's gonna take it about the 39, 40-yard line, and Raiders will get the ball back. So, other than the pick six we got earlier, it's been a pretty pedestrian game. So, we'll see if we can do anything, whether it's on offense or defense. Anything in the Bronco game? No, not really. Hope you all are doing well. Geno Smith will take the snap from shotgun from about the 39-yard line. He's going to go to the center, kind of give directions to the offensive lineman. He's going to take the snap, I think. Brock Bowers in motion. He's going to hand it off to Ashton Genty, who is going to take it for about 2 or 3 yards. 55 seconds left to go in the first quarter, by the way, so we're nearing the end of the quarter. Yeah, really the only good play we've had is the Stingley pick six. Otherwise, it's not been a good game by either side. So we could use some a firework. But honestly, Gino drops back to pass. He throws and it's caught. It is caught by number 18 for a huge completion. Okay. I mean, the Raiders are moving down the field. Zach Beck, I believe. Is that his name? It is Jack Beck. Okay. Jack Beck. All right, end of the first quarter. Texans 7, Raiders 0. But the Raiders are driving down the field. Yeah, I see on the graphic in the other game the Broncos got field goal, so it's 10-0. Have outplayed the Jags by like yards and everything like that, but the Jags they got short of the first down on that play. So all right, we're on a commercial. Yeah, I think the Jags got the first down with a tush push or something like that. About the 50-yard line. It is Broncos 10, Jags 7. So, and based on the like box score, I believe the Broncos have been outplaying the Jags. So that's good to see, but ultimately we need to ensure that the Broncos get the win. And CJ Stroud has an Applebee's commercial because why doesn't he? Okay, buddy, that's definitely not gonna come back to bite you. All right. Oh wait, what happened? Oh, Jags got a good completion. Jags are moving down the field. Okay. Raiders are moving down the field as well. Okay. So be first and 10 for the Raiders from about the 22-yard line. Gino will take the snap from shotgun. Trey Tucker in motion. He's gonna roll to the right and pass it to Trey Tucker, who's gonna take it near the first down to about the 12-yard line and is gonna be about, let's see, about 2 yards short of the first down. If we lost this game, it looks like, oh, I think Ashton got the first down actually. If we lost this game, that'd be so like, well, it'd be so random. It's like, how do we win all these games and all these big games, then we lose to the Raiders? Like, totally just falling flat. Did the Jags get a touchdown yet? I don't know. Oh, he got close. Gino will take the snap from shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Ashton Genty, who is going to get leveled, only getting about a yard. Second down. Second down at about 9. Yeah, we got second and 9. Yeah, they already have more yards today than they had against Philadelphia last week. Gino's going to be in the empty backfield. We're blitzing. And he's going to throw it to number 31. I think that's Raheem Mostert. Yep. Not going to get much. It'll be third and about 7, I believe. Bryant took him down, whomever that is. I actually don't know who that player is. I don't know every single player on our 52-man roster. So, probably a rotational guy. Third and 6 is what they're calling it. At about the 7-yard line, 7-8 yard line. So they can still get first down without getting a touchdown because there's a little bit of a gap. Gino takes the snap. He throws, and it is caught by Brock Bowers for the touchdown. And, yep, Raiders are going to get on the scoreboard. Not ideal. At least it's a player I have on fantasy, so I'm happy about that. But otherwise, not ideal. Just, see, Brock Bowers is huge. He's huge. He's mobile and everything like that. He's like a giant compared to, Kalen Bullock and, Petrie trying to cover him and things like that. So I can see how he's an elite tight end. The extra point is going to be up and good. So it's going to be 7-7. Not great. I mean, we're basically back from square one. We're going to get the ball here momentarily. And yeah, I mean, just I think our defense just kind of fell asleep. It kind of already gives you shades of the kind of second half of that Cardinal game where we just kind of allowed them, just kind of spotted them 20 points unnecessarily. So it's not great. Hopefully that's not bleeding over and our defense can kind of find our form. And we have the pick 6, which is good, but we need to not only get our scoring touchdowns, our defensive touchdowns, but also we need to ensure that they're not scoring. So it kind of goes both ways, but and our offense. I mean, CJ just has to play better. He needs more touch on his throws. I have not been impressed so far. Overall, I'm a CJ guy. I think he's our franchise quarterback and everything like that, but he does. Two things can be true at once. I think he's the guy, but also he really needs to improve. So, oh, did the Jags score a touchdown? I actually couldn't really tell. They're not showing anything. They're not showing the score. It's always frustrating when they do that. You're trying to see something and it just doesn't show the score. I need it to show right here. Daniel, why is it 7-7? The Broncos have the ball. Yeah, why is it 7-7? That's a good question. We just allowed some plays on defense. Oh, come on. What's the Jags score? The TV won't tell me. Yeah, they did score a touchdown, 14-10. Why is it 7-7? Our defense just kind of fell asleep, I think. That combined with we've done nothing on offense, absolutely nothing. CJ's overthrowing every play. Our running game has not been there. Our O line is I think just playing about as expected. So, and yeah, Jags are up 14-10, so it's not exactly ideal, but yep, we just gotta get back into it. Actually, I think CJ's thrown more incompletions than completions this game. Yeah, he's at 44% completion, only 14 yards. So We're gonna need CJ and them to step their game up. There's like one good throw to Nico Collins, but that's just about it. All right, it's 7-7. Raiders are gonna kick the ball to us. Hopefully, this is the worst moment of the game, and we just kind of take control from here. But given the trajectory, I'm not necessarily confident in that happening. And we're going to be taken down just short of the 30-yard line. We're going to start from about the 29-yard line. It is going to be 1st and 10. CJ Stroud is going to trot back on the field. Hopefully, he has a much more efficient drive than in the past. All right, it's 1st and 10. CJ will take the snap from shotgun. Jawar Jordan, I believe, in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to him, who is going to get about 5 or 6 yards. That's a good start. Makes it second and manageable. All right, so it'll be 2nd and 5, where they're calling that a 5-yard gain. CJ once again will be in the shotgun. No, it's under center. My bad. He is gonna play action. He's gonna roll to the right. He's gonna scramble, only get about a yard. See, that's fine. He wasn't that decisive. I think he was more decisive. He could have gotten like 3 or 4 yards, but that only led to a yard. Ideally, some would have been open, but that just didn't happen apparently. So it's gonna be 3rd and 3. Okay, so they're calling that a 2-yard gain. Probably about a yard and a half. Call it 3rd and 3. CJ is going to. He will be from the shotgun. He drops back. He throws. It is caught. It's caught. And Christian Kirk's going to take it. Big chunk play. You love to see it. Christian Kirk going to take it for about 20 yards, if I had to estimate. It's 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Do it again. Yep, Christian Kirk just kind of like cut the guy into midfield and had some green grass ahead of him. So CJ's going to take the snap from shotgun. He's going to throw. That's another catch, I believe, by Dalton Schultz. It's going to be 2nd and about 4, and it looks like we are rolling so far. We're rolling on offense. You like to see it. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5, CJ is going to take the snap from under center. He is going to pitch it to Jawar Jordan, who is. Oh, he's going to get something out of it. He was going to be taken for a loss, but he was able to kind of scroungel for about like a 2 or 3 yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down. Third and about 3, if I had to guess. If I had to guess pessimistically. Yep, 3rd and 3 is what they're calling it. CJ is going to take the snap from the shotgun. He drops back to pass. He's going to throw. Oh, way overthrown. Christian Kirk was wide open, but it was overthrown by CJ. What's new, right? What is new? Oh, man. I say we go for it, but I think we're going to punt. Yeah. That is brutal. That's not ideal. He was under duress, though, so it's hard to blame him. But that's so many overthrows. Actually, it's going to be field goal. We're actually in field goal range. So if we can drill it from here, that'd be great. Oh, what? That's a long field goal. What is that? Like, they don't say. That's 55 yards. It's up, and it's good. All right. You like to see it. 10-7 ball game. Well, at least on offense, we did enough to get into field goal range, and then we just let Kaimi take care of business. And it is going to be 10-7, and presumably the Raiders will be getting the ball next, unless, of course, something crazy happens, which I'd be here for. But I assume that if everything goes normal, the Raiders will be getting the ball back. Anything in the Jag game? Uh, the Jag game is approaching the 2-minute warning. I think they're gonna probably run it to the 2-minute warning. Let's see where the Broncos are at. 3rd and 4. Yeah, this is gonna be 2-minute warning. Not really giving us much, but that's fine. It's still a game, especially if the Broncos can drive and get a field goal or a touchdown. They'll be back. They'll be back in it, and yeah. All right. Let's see. Both games are on commercial, so not much for us to do other than talk about how the game's gone so far. Not impressed. I think because the Raiders will kind of get by and win the game anyway, but we haven't scored an offensive touchdown yet. CJ's been very, I would say hit or miss, but very miss, I would say, for the most part, with a couple of hits. And yeah, I mean, again, we'll probably squeak by, but we had the ball at half, I believe, which is good. 9 minutes to go in the second quarter, by the way. D'Amico would be the sixth head coach to make the playoffs in each of the 3 first seasons. That would be cool. Fairbairn's gonna kick it off. He takes it. He's gonna get brought down at the 24, 25 yard line. That's a hit by EJ Speed. You like to see it? No, that's not. Is that Brooks? Is that British Brooks with the hit? I didn't think he was on special teams like that. Okay, I mean, you like to see it. You like to see it. All right, British Brooks is a fullback. I didn't realize he was on special teams like that. All right, this will be 1st and 10. Gino is gonna drop back to pass. He throws. It is nearly intercepted by Kamari Lassiter. Texans are saying we got it, but I'm pretty sure it hit the ground. I don't think he picked it off. Let's see. Yeah, it hit the ground, clearly. But it's a good defensive play. It's a good stop. Not stop necessarily, but you see what I'm saying. It's a good play on defense. 2nd and 10. Gino is going to take the snap from under center. He is going to hand it off to Ashton Genty, who is going to take it near the first down to about the 8-yard line. He makes a lot of plays on the kickoff team. Yeah, that figures. I didn't realize he was that involved in the special teams, which is good. I mean, if you make plays on special teams, like, we'll take it, but Yeah. Julius Harris, welcome to the stream. It's 3rd and 2 uh after the Ashton Genty run. We'll see what they do with it. Gino will take the snap from shotgun. He's gonna drop back to pass. He throws and it's caught. Kamari Laster in coverage, but Michael Mayer, I believe. No, that's not Mayer. Who is that? I can't really tell. Some Raiders pass catcher. Becca? I don't know. I'm trying to see the name, but it's always like it's not. It's never readable. 1st and 10. Geno Smith will take the snap from under center. He's gonna hand it off to Ashton Genty, who is gonna take it for about 5 yards. 7.5 minutes left to go in the second quarter, by the way. All right. Raiders are moving down the field once again, which is not ideal. But, if we can get a stop, that would be great. Ashton has 11 runs for 34 yards. No, not 30. Yeah, 34 yards. And, he's going to almost get it on a second effort. He's going to be about a yard short, but what yard line? It's a good question. I'd say probably about the 40 if I had to guess. But I'll be able to see when they kind of like zoom out. It's gonna be 3rd and 1. It's 3rd and 1. But yeah, Raiders have been playing pretty well on offense actually, which is not ideal. It's 3rd and 1 from the 45-yard line. From their 45-yard line. They're gonna pitch it to Ashton Genty, who is gonna go down. He's gonna lose about 2 yards, 2 or 3 yards. Setting up a 4th down and about 3 or 4. And that, I believe, is going to be a punt. Wow. Pitching it was not very smart. You really should just be able to hand it off and, just get a yard from Ashton Genty. It's not like we've necessarily been stuffing him every single play. I know I said that in hindsight, but I literally saw the pitch and I'm like, that's going nowhere. Let's go. We got the stop. It's 4th and 3. They're going to punt it. And we are going to get the ball back. Yeah, we're going to fair catch it. They did pin us, though, at about the 11-yard line. So it's a good punt by them. Credit to them. But we're going to take the ball. Hopefully we can orchestrate some semblance of a drive and get, and get some points. Let's see what's going on in the Jag game. Uh, Jags have the ball. I guess the Broncos' last possession was a 3-and-out or something. So it's not ideal. And yeah, they're in field goal range. They'll probably get a field goal right before the first half ends. So 12 seconds left in the second quarter. They do have a timeout, though. I mean, they'll likely take some shots in the end zone, maybe a shot or two, but most likely the Broncos are just going to play good coverage. And it's most likely going to be 17-10 going to the second quarter, into the second half. We are big Broncos fans today because we need the Jags to lose so that we can kind of control our own destiny as far as a division win. Um, dang, yes. Dang, indeed. We need 7 now. Oh yeah, I think we do need 7 now. That would be wonderful. Also, Jags are gonna attempt the field goal. I assume it's gonna be good, but who knows? Something crazy could happen. And yeah, kick is up and good. So Jags are gonna go into the half up 17-10. I don't know who gets the ball at half. I didn't really watch the beginning, but they will go into the second half with a that sort of lead. Hopefully, the Broncos can kind of make their comeback and come out on top, even if it's close. But yeah, you would think that at some point the Broncos' dark magic's going to run out. Jags kick a field goal to end the first half, 17-10 lead at halftime. Yes. So, not loving that. I mean, again, we can't really control what happens in that game. We just got to control what we can control, which is hopefully getting a more decisive lead as CJ will take the snap from shotgun. We're about the 11-yard line. He's going to hand it off to Jawar Jordan, who will get about 3 yards, maybe 2 or 3 yards. Not really much there. So we're probably going to be relying on the pass game at least this drive. All right, it is going to be 2nd and 7 is what they're saying. Just 19 more subs to hit the end of your goal. Oh yeah, you like to see it. Stroud drops back to pass. He's gonna throw. Did he get it? Did he get his feet in? They're calling it a catch. All right. It's a first down for about a gain of about 10 or 12 yards or something like that. Dalton Schultz. And that's a good play. It's a good play. There's a flag. Oh my gosh. What are they calling it? Oh, please don't tell. What's that? It's on us. I don't know what it is. I hope it's not like a legal man downfield or something like that, because we're like really. I don't know what that is. Wait, what's the penalty? I mean, I believe there's a penalty. I just don't know like what it is. They keep replaying it. It looks normal, but I guess we did something. It's be 2nd and 12. CJ will take the snap. He throws, and open is Dalton Schultz. He's going to get about 3 yards short of the first down. It is going to be 3rd and about 3. The trusty tight end Dalton Schultz was wide open. So CJ figures just throw to him, make the 3rd down and 2 much more manageable. CJ will take the snap from shotgun. On 3rd and 2, he drops back to pass. He throws deep. It's caught. It is caught by Nico Collins. That is a first down. Wow. And that was gutsy because I think he had some guy like open on a slant that would have just gotten the first down, but he decides to go for it. Gets an extra like 10 or so yards. All right. You love to see that CJ to Nico connection. It's 1st and 10. We are moving. We're at the 35-yard line. CJ drops back to pass. Clean pocket. He looks. He's going to throw, and it's incomplete. The pocket started to collapse, so he just throws it away, which is understandable. Yeah, what the heck? That is, that's something else. You love to see it. All right. 2nd and 10. CJ is going to take the snap once again from shotgun. He's going to roll to the right. He throws, and it's caught by Christian Kirk. It is going to be about 3 yards short of the first down, but we get 3rd and much more manageable. All right. Come on, let's get another 3rd down conversion. Let's do it. Nick Haley, let's drop something, please. Let's drop a play. Once again, it will be shotgun. CJ will drop back to pass. He throws. It is caught. Christian Kirk, once again, taking it past midfield. I like what I'm seeing. Obviously, CJ to Nico is going to be unmatched, but he's also has a good rapport with Christian Kirk. You know, off-season addition, I think maybe a little bit under talked about. He was hurt, I think, at the beginning of the year, but he's been, on this drive particularly, he's been playing really well. He's a reliable veteran, just like catching whatever CJ throws his way. And yeah, once again, we're at 1st and 10. And I believe it's 2-minute warning. Okay, so we're at the 2-minute break. Of course, Jags Broncos at halftime. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right. We're driving down the field. I mean, we start at the 11-yard line. We're past the 50, so it is really encouraging to see. So, yeah, you love to see it. You love to see it. Also, if anyone cares, probably not really, but I am doing well in fantasy. The fantasy league that I'm in playoffs and care about, it's not the two matchup playoffs, it's just one. It's only 4 players in the playoffs with 8 teams, I believe. So it looks like I'm gonna advance, but we'll see. Still a lot of game left to play. 1st and 10, we're gonna hand it off to Jordan, who's gonna get the first down, then some. So that's a 12-yard gain there. He's gonna get the first down. 1 minute and 50 minutes left to go. 1 minute and 50 seconds left to go in the second quarter and counting. So we are theoretically in field goal range, or at least approaching it. Let's go ahead and actually get some points out of this. That would be great. We could really use a touchdown, because I believe we get the ball at half. So we can get a touchdown and then just kind of control the clock and get another score. That is all that we need. I mean, if you tell me we win the game 23-10, I'll take it. We don't need to score a lot of points. Jordan with the handoff again, by the way. We're killing some time. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of urgency, but maybe CJ's gonna take a shot. CJ drops back to pass. He throws. Oh, no! He fumbled. That's a fumble 6. No, that's a fumble 6. The guy caught it. He had possession. He made a football move or whatever. Oh my gosh. I mean, the ref's gonna say like it's something, but like I'm pretty sure that's a fumble. If they determine it wasn't, like I'll be pleasantly surprised. Let's see. I mean, oh, maybe he never had possession of it. I think he dropped it. Yeah, I think that's what you call a drop. It's hard to say. He did kind of catch it. He caught it, had possession for like a split second. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. I mean, if it stands, it's gonna be a touchdown for them. That's not gonna be good. They're just calling it 3rd and 5. Okay, well, whew, so can't be doing that. I mean, I guess ideally he just caught it. CJ's gonna drop back to pass. He throws and it's dropped. All right, not great. I mean, given that like 30 seconds ago I thought that the Raiders were up 14-10. Um, I thought that it's better than what I thought earlier, but no Texans. Well, at least the fumble six didn't count. Kaimi is gonna be attempting a field goal. I don't know how long it is. Probably looks like another 50. It's a 50-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it is going to be good. All right. All right. Well, a little relieved. It is 13-10. Raiders will get the ball back with about 50 seconds left, maybe closer to like 45 if they get a return. And we'll see if they do anything with it. That's good. Yeah, I mean it's better than if they got the fumble six. Yes, it was one of those where like the guy like caught it but then like dropped it. So it's just called an incompletion. So I'm glad to see it. Definitely better than if it had been a defensive touchdown by the Raiders. All right. Well, 13-10, assuming nothing crazy happens, Raiders will get the ball back. And are y'all streaming tonight's game? I know Isaac is. I have like family stuff. I'm gonna try to join whenever I can, but I don't know what time. But tonight's game will be streamed. That is the plan. That is the plan, Stan. All right. Fairbairn's gonna kick it. We'll get a return. He's gonna take it past the right around the 31, 32-yard line. And Geno Smith and them are gonna take it with about 44 seconds. So I think they have all timeouts, and they're gonna try to like take a shot or two. First and 10, Geno Smith is gonna go on the field with the rest of the offense. Geno thus far is 8 of 13, 80 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Not a horrible stat line. I mean, the pick, given the pick is a pick six, that is pretty bad. That's not ideal, but I think most people would have thought he'd have a worse stat line at this time, at this point. Drop tack to pass. And Will Anderson brings him down. You like to see it. I've been wondering since last week where the that dangerous duo of Will Anderson and Daniel Hunter were, but Will Anderson gets the job done, brings him down. All right. Love the football for fun triple header. Appreciate the grind. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's like a straight triple header. If you count like all the games this week, see, we did Thursday night football. I did Saturday night, and then Isaac a game. So we will have done 5 games this week. And 6, because we're planning on doing Monday Night Football. So, no, we've been grinding. I mean, it's kind of crunch time in the NFL season, and we got to be here to witness it, right? I think, ironically, some of the two best games were the ones that I soloed, that being the Packers, Bears, and the Seahawks, Rams. Geno, they're going to hand it off to Ashton Genty, who's going to take it. That's going to be about like a 10-yard gain, but it's going to be third and about 9 or 8. So we'll see if they get anything of it. I think we're calling timeouts because we're trying to get the ball back. All right, so we third and 10. Yes, as Isaac says, we'll wait for the third down play. 30 seconds left. Because I assume if they run, we'll call another timeout, and then they punt, and we'll probably have a chance at another play. I know that's what D'Amico and them are wanting and going for. Yeah, I'm going to hand it off to Ashton Genty, who's going to go down about 3 or 4 yards short. Yeah, we'll call timeout because might as well. 25 seconds left. Yeah, Thursday night football, Friday night CFP game. Oh, there was a CFP game. I forgot about that. Thursday night football, Friday night CFP game, Saturday game, Panthers game, this game, Sunday night football, and then Monday night football. So yeah, that's 7 games. That's 7 games we've done so far. And I got the best of them all on Thursday night football. Yeah, that is crazy. We'll see. Maybe Sunday night football is going to be a thriller. Probably not, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. 4th and 2, Raiders are going to punt. And we're just going to, we'll hope for good field position. Maybe we'll block the punt. You never know. Let's see. He's going to punt. And, okay. That was a good punt. Just punted out of bounds to, the 15-yard line. I don't think we're going to make anything of it. We have no timeouts. I think we just take a knee and just take it to halftime. If Houston Panthers make the Super Bowl, we calling it the Football for Fun Bowl? Yeah, I'd be down to call it that, Football for Fun Bowl. I'm sure we'd go viral if we both made the Super Bowl because, hey, this podcast is a Texans fan and a Panthers fan. I mean, as crazy as it sounds, I know there are a lot of football fans, a lot of people who do podcasts. I'm sure we're probably the only podcast with over 100 subscribers that's a Texans fan and a Panthers fan working together. I don't know if there'd be another one. CJ's gonna throw it deep into double coverage. It's incomplete. Nico was doubled, maybe hoping for a flag, but that didn't happen. I think that was pretty clean coverage by the Raiders. Oh yeah, we get the ball back. It's gonna be 2nd and 10, 12 seconds left to go. I think we're just taking a couple deep shots and just hoping that we get something out of it. You just know with our luck this season, Sunday Night Football is gonna be an absolute stinker. Yeah, that sounds about right. More likely than not, I'm gonna have to finish coverage of this game early because of a commitment. The same commitment that might be getting me out. Oh, the guy, what's his name? Jawar Jordan got a 12-yard game. That doesn't matter because clock's gonna run. We're just gonna take it to the half. We are up 13-10. Hope the algorithm makes it happen. Yes, the algorithm, please. Let's make it happen. All right. So does halftime. Houston is up 13-10, and someone told the scriptwriter we need a Football for Fun Bowl. Let's go ahead and do this. Actually, I'm gonna turn the Jags Bronco game on, and we'll watch that during halftime. So, oh, is that a Bronco? Oh, is that a replay? I actually can't tell. Oh wow, Broncos touchdown! RJ Harvey with the touchdown. Nice. It is going to be tied at 16-7, or it's going to be 17-17, pending the extra point. All right, you like to see it. You like to see it. And we include the script writers? Yes. RJ Harvey, oh, with the tough run. He is not going to go down. Wow. All right. And he's going to take it into the end zone, hits the pylon, and it's going to be a touchdown. And pending the extra point, it is going to be a tied ball game at 17-17. I'll just need to like kind of just watch and see, just kind of watch for when. Can I do like a dual box or double box on my iPad? I'm not exactly sure. Um, watch mul. Oh yeah, multi view. Yeah, I could just do a multi view honestly. If I build a multi view, actually, how do I do that? Let's so I can do that. Some programs that might not be available multi view. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, that's fine. We'll just watch a little bit of actually I could just do the whole multi view though. It's gonna randomly show like the what's the other games? It's gonna show four of the games, but I'll just try to keep my eye. I believe they're all on commercial anyway. Is Woody Marks inactive? Yeah, he is indeed. Woody Marks is not active. Jawar Jordan might be running away with his job. Potentially. I don't. I mean, maybe you've looked at the box score and it's better than I thought. I'm not necessarily impressed with this play. Okay, yeah, 8 runs, 41 yards, and well, not a touchdown, 5 yards per carry. The last carry was a little bit inflated. He hasn't necessarily blown me away, but I think he's definitely like making a name for himself. In the he's definitely making names for himself. Oh, my stupid multi-view didn't work. Come on here. I want this multi-view. See, there we go. It's all commercials, of course. I'll show you. Like I do the multi-view. It's all commercials. So there is literally nothing to talk about. Even if like the line, I'm sure it's like halftime. I'm sure a lot of the games are at halftime. I mean, our game is. I think the Bronco game's on a commercial. I mean, Woody Marks wasn't exactly that great. Yeah, he's all right. We just don't have anyone that really stands out. I mean, it was Joe Mixon, like basically from 23 to 24. Or is it just 24? Do we have him 2023? I forget. My years are getting mixed up. No, sorry, it was just 2024. Just for like 1 year in Houston, he was pretty good. And then he's just not going to play in 2025. That's crazy. I'm partial here since I liked him in college. Yeah, I mean, that figures. I mean, if you liked him in college, that's all the reason to have the confidence in him. Okay, so while halftime is happening, I'm be keeping an eye on the Jags game, and then when the Texans game comes on, we'll just kind of pan back to it. The Jags guy is gonna get stuffed on the return to about the 23, 24 yard line. It's gonna be 1st and 10 for the Jags. 12 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Well, really 13, 12:56. Trevor Lawrence will take the snap from under center. He's going to pitch it, and it's going to go about nowhere. They're showing some replays, I think. Yeah, it looks like just replays. All right. 2nd and 8. Lawrence is going to be in the shotgun this time. He drops back to pass. He throws. It's caught, but he's going to be short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Jags. Again, tied 17 all. Apparently, Kenneth Gainwell had a good catch. I'll have to look into that. Falcons Cardinals tied 16-16. 3rd and 1. Trevor Lawrence will take the snap from the shotgun. He's going to hand it off. Oh, no, he's taking it himself. He got the first down, then some. So, yeah, Jags, from what I've seen, have not had trouble just moving the ball. Yeah, it's looking like I will not be able to do all the Texans game, which is really, really unfortunate. Well, it's unfortunate that it's this close. Because I would hope that if I'm going to leave a stream early, that would at least be a blowout. But it's not looking like that'll be the case, so hopefully, at very least, I think the Jags get... Oh, they're showing a replay. Okay. Oh, Lawrence is getting leveled. Guys can catch it anyway, but there's a flag. Yeah, so I think it was the RJ Harvey run, but that was just a replay. The one of the screens is doing like a recap. Bryce Young to whoever number 0 is that Leggett? I forget. Oh, and then the game sealing pick. Oh yeah, no, I do see that. That's sick. Yeah, I'll need to watch your reaction to that. I'll need to watch that. That'll be pretty fun. Oh yeah, I do see that Kenneth Gainwell catch. That's crazy. 0 is JT Sanders, the tight end. Ah. Yeah, I think it showed a touchdown play to him, right? That was cool. He was just wide open, though, it looked like. Hello, sir. Apparently, my Ninja Kitties won. Y'all sure did. Y'all took the W. It looks like, hi, Isaac. How's it? Or, well, I guess I'm just reading your message. But, yeah, congratulations on the win. I only hope for the same type of fortune. The audio wasn't as bad as I thought, honestly. The audio, like, in your live stream? Was it supposed to be bad? But anyway, congrats on the first win of 8 in a row. Yes, first of 8 in a row. You like to see it, for sure. All right. Yes. Welcome Midnight to the stream. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, Jags are driving down the field, although it's 3rd and 9. What quarter? This is halftime, actually, so we're entering the second half. So right now I'm just kind of watching the Jags Broncos, waiting for the game to come back on as the Jags convert on 3rd and 9. Yeah, because we are rooting for the Broncos to win this game because we need a Broncos win if we want a chance to clinch the division. Because if Jags win, then they very likely can just take the division because they only have the Titans and the Colts remaining, if I'm not mistaken. So it's gonna be this is kind of their last real chance to like lose. Good to know. Thanks, guys. Yep, it is indeed halftime. We are just waiting, probably a few more minutes. Sadly, I won't be able to finish the Texans Raider game, but we'll see. Maybe we'll kind of pull away with it by then, and we'll win anyway. Jags winning gives them a sneaky shot at the 1 seed. Yeah, I saw that earlier because I think like if like the Jags win and like the Broncos and Patriots drop another game, then they could control their own destiny to a 1 seed. So it definitely wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility because they'd have to head to head over Denver, obviously, which could be critical in that conversation. Oh my god, that new SpongeBob movie that's apparently coming out looks so bad. Like the SpongeBob movie, is it what Searching for SquarePants? Like it looks terrible. Like I don't get like whoever like hired these animators like like you have no right to be like making movies. Like it just looks so bad. There's another like well, I guess you picked the Raiders. Yeah, that's a good one. um there's another movie that like it was a remake and was bad. I forgot or looked bad. Maybe it was like I don't know. There have been so many of them, but no, that SpongeBob movie looks so bad. It looks like Trevor Lawrence tried a shot in the end zone, but it was missed. There's a flag though. They might be calling it DPI on the Bronco guy. Okay, I think we're about to start the third quarter in the Texans game. So let's do it. All right. We're starting the third quarter. What's the score and how much time is left in Bronco Jags game? Broncos Jag is 17-17 last I checked, but the Jags literally have it at the 1 yard line. Yeah, Trevor is taking it in for a touchdown. 24-17 Jags, 7:44 left to go in the third quarter. So, yeah, it looks like the Jags are just gonna I mean, they might lose, but it's definitely looking good for them. We're going to take the kick return to about the 30-yard line, and it is going to be 1st and 10. Hopefully, we made some halftime adjustments, and we will be able to put the game away or get close to it. And you two, other sir, right? As long as you're thanking both sirs, then it is all good. All right. 1st and 10. CJ is going to take the snap from shotgun. He is gonna He's going to hand it off. And Nick Chubb is going to take it for about 2, maybe 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd and about 8. Hopefully, we get a good play so that it's third and much more manageable. Quarterback comparison are showing CJ is 10 for 20 of 82 yards. Gino 8 of 13 for 80 yards. Gino does have the interception, which was returned for a touchdown, but otherwise, I mean, I hate to say it, Gino outplaying CJ besides the interception. So we'll see. We will see. This is CJ drops back pass. Oh, and it's tipped. It's bobbled. Nico Collins couldn't come away with it. There's a flag though. I think Nico was kind of looking for a flag. We'll see what the flag is. It looked clean to me, but maybe a replay will show that it wasn't the case. Let's see. I'll read your message, Isaac, and then they calling on us. What? Illegal hands to face? Oh, of course it was on us. Watching in football for fun stream live is very interesting. The time it takes for him to see my message is surprising. Is it like this during my streams as well? Yeah, no, whenever I send a message, it like you don't read it for like maybe 30 more seconds or something like that. So Oak Jags scored. Yeah, Jags did score. It's gonna be 2nd and 17. Ooh. Sorry, my nose is itchy. So 2nd and 17. CJ will be in shotgun again. He's gonna drop back to pass. He throws. It's caught. Oh, Oh, Schultz is going to get a couple more yards. Okay. It's going to be third and about 8, if I had to guess. So a little bit more manageable. Basically makes up for whatever that nonsense illegal in the hands face call was. I'm joking. Probably not nonsense. I'm sure it was a legitimate call because we would do that. It's third and 8. And let's see Nick Haley dial up a play. CJ Stroud is going to take it from the shotgun. I believe that's Jawar Jordan joining him in the backfield. Drop back. He throws. It's caught. Oh, did he get his feet in? They're calling it incomplete. Oh, that's a bummer. Uh, Intended for Nico Collins, but I believe that's an incompletion. They're looking at the Jumbotron for the replay. Yeah, I think his feet had lifted too soon. When y'all get sacked into something, it's not unusual for it to take 5 minutes to see messages. Yeah, that's true. Sometime, or I assume you meant sucked into something. I read sacked, and as we're doing a Texas game, I assume you're talking about that. But yeah, it is not unusual indeed. All right, he's gonna. So yeah, we're punting it, and we're gonna bring him down at about the 15-yard line, 14-15. Sucked into something. Don't start again. Autocorrect. Right. All right. Well, I mean, Raiders still have life. I mean, they've had life all game. So I'm gonna be back real quick. 1 second. I was telling autocorrect, not sorry, and not you. Oh no, no, yeah, I got that. I think I just read what you said, but no, I knew you were talking to autocorrect. Don't worry. Um, let's see, any updates? We at 482 yet? Not yet. All right, let's check out NFL scores real quick. Um, okay, so let's see. Yeah, we know Broncos are trailing. Falcons and Cardinals are tied. Steelers Lions are tied, and then we're beating the Raiders, but barely. Way closer than you like. Jets defense still hasn't gotten an interception this year. Oh, that's wild. That's a wild stat. All right. So first and 10. Ashton Genty's going to take the handoff. He's going to get about a yard. It is going to be second and about 9. We'll see if we can force Geno back off the field. Falcons Cardinals, a swing game. Right, I was trying to remember what was our other swing games. I know we had a Bengals Dolphins, and that's a swing game. Is Patriots Ravens a swing game? I don't remember. I don't think it is. Or do we only have two swing games? I'm not entirely sure. Second and 9. Gino's gonna take the snap from under center. He hands it off. Ashton Genty is gonna. Oh, he made something out of that. He was supposed to get stuck behind the line of scrimmage, but instead he's gonna take that for about 7 yards. So it's gonna be third and about short. Yeah, see, Isaac, the same way you feel when I respond to your messages, I feel when I ask something or say something. It's like, like, did it really take you a minute to see it? It was just those two, I think. Okay. All right. Third and 2. So I'm also a big Cardinals fan today. Gino is going to take the snap from shotgun on third and 2. He's going to drop back. He throws. It's caught. Wide open. Brock Bowers. What's new? All right. First down. First down, Raiders. At least Brock Bowers is on my fantasy team. Yeah, I would definitely. If you told me Brock Bowers had 0 points, did nothing, we shut him down, I'd take that. Not injury related. The Jets love finding new ways to disappoint their fans. Yeah, they sure do. Ashton Genty's gonna take the handoff. He's gonna get stopped for about 3 yards, 3 yards. It's gonna be second and about 7. Anything new in the Bronco game? Not really. It's not a commercial. Prediction: the Raiders will take the lead 14-13. Dan will have to end the stream when the dream trails and Houston will win. That would happen. That's not a super unlikely outcome. Gino drops back to pass. He's going to throw once again. Brock Bowers and Jalen Petrie stops him. Only gets about a yard on that play. Not necessarily the hit that he gave to, was it Rashee Rice who was hit by Petrie, but you like the hustle. You like to see the hustle. It's a funny game responding to something y'all say, then wait for the confusion a few minutes later. We've covered 3 more things. I have no idea what we're talking about. Right, it's definitely pretty funny. Now imagine third and 6, by the way. Gino's gonna air it out. Oh, he's open. Ashton Genty, I cannot believe it, is wide open. He is going to score. Uh we would allow that. Ashton Genty would just line as a receiver. He's wide open and then no one brings him down. That's a 60-yard completion to him, I believe, if my math is correct. I cannot believe it. I'm shocked. Not necessarily shocked that we're struggling. It's going to be 14, I assume. Not necessarily shocked that we're struggling, but we've been so... Oh, there's a flag. Whew. Oh, boy. They're going to try the PAT again since there was a penalty. There was like a delayed game or something. I assume it's 14-13, but if they miss it, I will happily change it. Well, not really happily. I'm not really thrilled about that. Yeah, I think he made it. Yep. 14-13. And the way our offense has been playing has not exactly been inspiring. Like, I don't feel great. I still think we will win. I think we're going to come away with it, but we got to play better on offense. We got to get more of a rhythm in the passing game. Well, there's only so much you can do, right? I mean, this stupid Jags game won't matter if we don't win this game. I mean, I've said it before. I will say it again. If we lose this game, we don't deserve to be a playoff team. We'll probably still make it because like we'll win another game or two and just have just enough cushion to be a 7 seed. But Jags are about to score again. Oh really? Oh, Jags did score, didn't they? At least ETN's on my fantasy team. At least it looks like I'm gonna win in fantasy. I'm very very happy to see that. Yeah, I'm projected 79% to win my fantasy playoff game and go to my family championship. And there it is, 31-17. Ay ay ay, this is not looking good. Well, let's have a positive attitude. I'll be live for about 45 more minutes. Probably 40 more minutes actually. Just probably will depend on like when is a good time to stop and then we'll see what happens. 31-17, do they have another comeback in them? How much time is there left? I'd be curious to see that. It looks like there's about. I mean, this will go at the full fourth quarter. 4 minutes in the third. Um. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. Let's Let's have a positive attitude. If you're just joining us, welcome to Football for Fun. We would greatly appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. My co-host and I, Isaac, we do football related content. We'll do kind of live streams for game commentaries. We'll do predictions, everything like that. Steelers are up 12-10. That sounds like a Steeler score. But yeah, if you're new here, feel free to smash that subscribe button. My friend is a Panthers fan. I'm a Texans fan, and we just was two dudes who talk ball. I think that's a pretty good way to put it. All right. Raiders 14, Texans 13. The Browns defense was still playing elite when the Broncos made that stunning comeback earlier this season. Fourth quarter bow is an actual thing. Yeah, no, fourth border. Wow. Fourth quarter bow is a real thing. 9:44 left to go in the third quarter, by the way, so there's still plenty of time. We're only down 1 point, but with just the trend of this game, it's not been looking great. All right. First and 10. We're going to have it at about, what was it, the 30-yard line, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. CJ will take the snap from under center. It is first and 10. He takes the snap, he pitches it, and he's going nowhere. Like, he lost like 4 yards. We have no sense of urgency. I don't know what that was. Just got blown up. Ay ay ay. Well, it's second and 13. It can't get much worse than this, you wouldn't think. All right, CJ is gonna drop back to pass. He was getting swallowed up, then he threw to Jawar Jordan, who loses 2 yards. It's now third and 15. Just in case you needed to know what my reaction was reacting to. What's new, right? What's new? What's new? We're gonna lose to the freaking Raiders, aren't we? I cannot believe it. I mean, hard to block Max Crosby, right? Wasn't even him necessarily. I mean, it was him and someone else. All right, third and 15. See, even the draw we do like goes nowhere. We go on the field and all three plays are a loss. Okay, well, We're gonna punt it back to them. The Steelers D showed up today. I'm gonna call that Rodgers, assuming he's playing, is about to go off on Detroit. Yeah, it should be Rodgers playing. I don't see. I don't think there's any reason to believe he's not. Yeah, the problem is Max Crosby might just win the game by himself. Max Crosby and Ashton Genty. Okay, we punt it back to the Raiders. It's Raiders ball. They're up by a point. 7.5 minutes to go in the quarter. I mean, I don't really have. Oh, sorry, y'all. I don't really have anything good to say, honestly. Like, since the second half started, like, there's nothing. Nothing to say. I mean, we have one touchdown. That was a defensive touchdown. We've made some good individual plays, but haven't really been able to finish drives. Um, Cardinals missed field goal from 44 yards. Falcons keep the 3-point lead. At least that one game is going your way. Yes, I'm very thrilled about that. That I'm gonna pick this Cardinals Falcons game correctly. All right, we're on a commercial break. Let's see. Um, Broncos are still down 2 possessions. It's still losable for the Jags. I wouldn't be shocked if the Broncos made another comeback, but it does seem, again, that's not going to matter if we lose this game, right? So 2nd and 4, I see for the Broncos. Oh my gosh. They really fumbled on the handoff. The Jags picked it up. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, Jags have the ball in Broncos territory, and they're up 2 possessions. I saw someone say that if the Bucks, Panthers, and Falcons all finish 8-9, then we win the tiebreak. So I'm actually rooting for Falcons just in case it somehow comes to that. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. I didn't even think the Falcons could finish 8-9. I guess I didn't realize. I mean, I haven't really been paying attention to them, but the fact that it kind of is possible is a little crazy. Well, it looks like it's not looking great for the Broncos. Um, all right, we'll see. At least when I end the stream early, y'all will have known that like I had to end it early anyway. It's not gonna look like I just rage quit. So, yep. Um. All right. 1st and 10 for the Raiders from about the 30-yard line. Gino's gonna take the snap. He is gonna get swallowed up. There we go. You like to see that? Swallowed up by Barnett, Derek Barnett, I believe. Is that Derek Barnett? Um. Yeah, Derek Barnett, former Raider. No, that's not former Raider. There's another Barnett guy I think was a former Raider. Damon Arnett, I think, was a former Raider, but former Eagle. Um, nice. You'd like to see it. I mean, they play the Rams next week, so probably not. Yeah, that's true. All right, Gino's gonna take the snap, 2nd and 23. Just hand it off to Ashton, who takes it for about 7 yards. It's gonna be 3rd and long for them. So assuming nothing crazy happens, which I mean, like there's no guarantees of that, we probably will be getting the ball back. All right, it's 3rd and 17. Gino's going to drop back to pass. He's getting chased by Will Anderson, and it is incomplete. Petrie had a hand on it, but it was going to be too high to get intercepted anyway. And they are going to be, barring anything crazy happening, they will be punting right back to us. Yeah, Will Anderson was all over him, but couldn't quite deliver on the sack. It was thrown. Myles Garrett didn't break the sack record, right? I don't think he got a sack against Josh Allen. Looks like the sack record will be waiting another week, if that assumption is correct. Yeah, I think he got half a sack against the Bills, but he's still like one sack short of the record, if I'm not mistaken. Home against Seattle. Yeah, I think Seattle is going to y'all, if I'm not mistaken. Well, we just gotta win this game. It doesn't have to be pretty, but we just need to win. Just get out of here. NFL making us play back-to-back games against teams coming off a mini bye is crazy work. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure the NFL just rigged it against y'all for when y'all go down the stretch. Then gotta play these teams coming off a mini bye. I'm sure that the NFL planned it all. In the NFL's infinite wisdom, they decided to do it. Let them won't matter. Hold up, I didn't say rigged. No, you didn't. But I can read between the lines. All right. Seems like a questionable thing to happen though, schedule wise. Yeah, I mean, I think just sometimes with the NFL schedule, there's just so much that goes on, and there's gonna be stuff like that happens, or like a team like only playing one home game in a month or something like that, and seems like there's so many combinations of schedules, but not seems like there are so many combinations, and I guess it's just one of those that didn't favor y'all, but maybe the Seahawks will underestimate y'all. I mean, y'all beat the Rams, so it is entirely possible. All right. Okay, I think we are back on the field. CJ Stroud's going to take the snap. He's going to throw. It's caught for the first down by Nico Collins at about the 40-yard line. You like to see that start. The schedule has been sus all year, starting with the Giants, one of the last year's worst teams, having the hardest schedule. Unreal how tough their schedule was. Yeah. All right, to be first and 10. CJ is going to be in the shotgun once again. He takes the snap, he pitches it, and it's going to go for nothing, maybe a yard with that kind of extra spin. Yeah. Jawar Jordan trying to do something, but clearly. Yeah, Jags are about to score, aren't they? All right, 2nd and 9. I mean, theoretically, the Jags could still lose another game, but it seems very, very unlikely. CJ is going to take the snap from shotgun once again. He's going to drop back to pass. He throws to Jordan for. It's going to be close. It's going to be short of the first down. It'll be third and about one, maybe half. Not a fan of all the division opponents playing twice in 3 weeks. I would definitely prefer one early in the season and the rematch towards the end. Only the Colts and Titans remain for the Jags. Oh, I'm well aware of that. I'm not saying it's likely that they drop one of those games, but you can hope. You can hope indeed. Okay, he's gonna pitch it to Jordan, who is gonna be stuffed. Of course, he got stuffed on 3rd and 1. It's 4th and 1. I feel like. Let me think. I feel like we go for it. That's my first instinct. At least we get a primetime game week 18, though. Panthers Bucks may get flexed. Oh yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be a good game to watch. Okay, we're going for the field goal. Yeah, we are in field goal range. So that makes sense. Come on, Fairbairn. Take the lead for us. This is going to be about 49 yards. Kick is up. And it is good. All right. We retake the lead 16-14. Not a comfortable lead by any means. Yeah, oh wow. Jags guy dropped in the red zone in the end zone. Well, Jags are gonna get a field goal, right? And they're gonna be up 3 possessions. That's gonna be so hard to come back from. Oh, Jags going for. Oh no, they're kicking a field goal. Come on, let's get a block or something like that. Yeah, Jags. Jags up 34-17. So I mean Broncos need to make up 17 points in 13 minutes. I mean, they've done some crazy things, I guess, but this is gonna be tough. Andy gonna start week 18. I don't know why he would necessarily, unless y'all are resting. Oh, you're saying maybe the game won't matter for us. Ah, that'd be great. Dolphins have to do us a huge favor though. True. The Quinn Ewers led Dolphins. All right, 16-14. Raiders will get the ball back, and it's gonna be a touchback. All right, come on, let's just get a turnover and then just like put this game out of reach. We're not out of reach, but we got to get control back of the game. Gio's gonna hand off to Ashton, who's gonna take it for about 4 or 5 yards. It's gonna be 2nd down. All right, it's gonna be 2nd down and 7. He's gonna roll to the right, and it's gonna get caught. Petrie in coverage. Trey Tucker with the catch, and a 1st down. Kirk Cousins touchdown run. Oh wow, that's funny. All right, 1st and 10. Gino's gonna hand it off to Ashton Genty, who's gonna get about a yard. 1 yard, probably a sneak, but still go Kirk. Oh yeah, you like to see it. Oh, Broncos got good completion. Wow, that was a long completion. Come on, Broncos, use this as momentum. I mean, you're down 3 possessions. You got to take what you can get, right? That's a beautiful deep ball. I think the like, is that like, who is that? Oh, Troy Franklin, I think. 2nd and 9. Gino is going to take the snap. He's gonna drop back. He throws. It's caught. Trey Tucker, and I think that'll be a first down. I mean, it's close, but either way, we allow a catch with Stingley in coverage. So just not great either way. Okay, they're calling it 3rd and inches. I mean, I'll take it, but they'll probably just punch it in anyway. And yeah, Ashton, I think he got it. Yeah, he got it. Okay. The third quarter is about to end. Hopefully, we get something figured out in the quarter. I don't know what's going on in the Bronco game. I mean, it's 3rd and goal. Oh, pass was tipped. Oh, the Jag guy really held him. No call there. Wow. Let's see. 3rd and goal. Come on. Come on, Denver. You got this. Come on. You got to punch it in. We don't need a field goal. Bo! Bo! Oh, dropped. No. That's not good. I wonder if they'll try a field goal. I mean, I guess you gotta go for the field goal. You gotta put it within 2 possessions if you can. Yeah, they're gonna kick the field goal. I assume they get it, but who knows? Yep. Broncos cut into the lead, 34-20. I mean, it's still, they're still alive, but barely, barely alive, I'd say. All right. Fourth quarter. Probably will be turning off the stream in a few minutes. Whew. Oh boy. Oh. All right. Oh, for what it's worth, we have the best point differential in the fourth quarter. All right. What is what is Will Anderson doing? He just like his he has neutral zone infraction. He just ran up. Are they calling it a false start? Oh, it is a false start. Okay. I didn't notice a Raider player false start, but I mean, I guess Will Anderson is too smart to have done that without there being a false start. Wait, what? I don't know. Wait, I thought I don't know what happened. I didn't think they false started. Are they saying that the? No, I think that's a poor call by the ref. I think we really got saved there. Okay, Raheem Mostert's gonna take it for about 7 yards. Raheem Mostert is limping off the field. That's not good. Okay, yeah, second down and 9, and the pass was broken up. It's be 3rd and 9. All right, it's 3rd and 9. Gino's gonna be in the shotgun. He is going to take the snap. He's going to drop back. He throws. It's caught, but he's going to get leveled before he can make any progress. So it's going to be 4th and about probably 5 or 6, and we're expecting a punt. A 4th and 3. Okay, that's a little closer than I thought. You like to see the hustle from Jalen Petrie. There's still plenty of time in the Bronco Jags game, by the way. Like, if the Broncos go 3 and out. No, sorry, the Jags go 3 and out. We don't want the Broncos to go 3 and out. And yeah, they punt it to us. We get the ball back. All right, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and end the live stream here. Actually, unfortunately, and I've said this earlier, I can't do the whole thing because I have something going on later. But hopefully, we win. Hopefully, me live streaming this was just like a bad luck, and when I leave, we'll absolutely ball out. But thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was an enjoyable experience. Um, if any of you are still here, feel free to keep an eye out for Sunday night coverage, which Isaac will be starting. I'll probably join him a little bit later for that. And yeah, thank you all so much. We are so close to hitting our 500 goal by the end of the year. I'm not sure why they keep showing that play in the Jag game. Oh no, it's a different play. My bad. But yeah, just keep an eye out for some more content. If you enjoy the content, you haven't yet subscribed, feel free to smash that subscribe button. We would greatly appreciate it. And oh, nice, Jags are punting to Denver. That's ideal because then you can then they can make a comeback. Let's see the comeback. Well, I won't be able to watch, but see ya. Yep. Nah. Have a good night, y'all. May tomorrow be better than it has any right to be. Yep. Indeed, we really appreciate that. All right. Well, I will be signing off. Hopefully Texans win. Hopefully Broncos come back. That would be great. All right. Peace out, y'all. Thanks y'all for stopping by.